Besides Michelle Aldrich, who believes that she was miraculously healed by cannabis, there is another story of a woman who's defying the odds, and she believes it's her use of cannabis that has prolonged her life. This is Kathy Jordan, who has miraculously been living with ALS for more than 25 years.
I was diagnosed in the first week of January '86, and by '89, I could barely walk across my house, and went from like Sunday, I could brush my hair, and by Friday night, I had to lay my head on the sink.
ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a fast-acting neurodegenerative disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and in the spinal cord. When the motor neurons die, the ability of the brain to initiate and control muscle movement is also lost.
It's a horrible disease. It's horrible. They don't know where it comes from. They don't know what causes it. She thinks of something, she wants to move her arm, but she can't because the signal's not getting from her brain to her hand.
Depressed about her diagnosis, Kathy even considered committing suicide until her friend told her to try cannabis.
So we got smoking. I figured, what the hell? What's it gonna do? Kill me? I just thought I was gonna end my life. And I smoked it and I literally felt, I would say it was like an electrical hum or buzz in my body.
Besides feeling better overall, Kathy also noticed that in the earlier stages of her ALS, when she used cannabis, she was able to walk better.
All of a sudden, I could walk across my yard again.
Originally, Kathy's husband, Bob, didn't like the idea of his wife using cannabis, but ultimately he too came around once he saw the positive changes in his wife's life.
I really did get upset. I thought, oh Christ, we're going to go to jail, you're smuggling dope and all this stuff. And I really didn't understand it, and I kind of thought, well, she's really not doing good with her own demise. Well, but I'm not going to say anything, just if that makes her happy, let her be happy, you know? And then I started seeing it change. And as time's going on now, she's aging naturally. What you've seen earlier is the devastation happened in the first 3 years. And then once she smoked the cannabis, it stopped.
Now, almost 30 years later, Kathy is beating the odds.
I get up every morning, I have 2 cups of coffee, I smoke 2 joints, and bring up any plant that I have produced overnight. I have a cough, it clears my lungs. And the lung doctors are amazed. When you light up a joint, you inhale, you get cotton out, which is great for ALS because your main problem is saliva. You have an excess of saliva.
The appetite, the muscle spasms, her whole attitude, everything improves once she smokes it. And there's got to be something to it.
I just can't believe that now I'm 63. At 41, I was supposed to be dead. And then I think it was 96, we got a letter from the federal government. I had to prove I was still alive. I actually said, you have outlived your expiration date. You must prove that you were alive.
Now, besides outliving her expiration date, Kathy Jordan fought for her life using cannabis in a different way also.
She said, oh, I don't feel good. Well, I took her to the doctors, and she had a cancerous tumor in her stomach.
Desperate to save her life for the second time, knowing about the possible healing capabilities of cannabis, Kathy took cannabis oil for a few weeks before her surgery.
When the doctor operated, she said she never saw a tumor do what that tumor did was it turned on itself and cut its own blood supply off. And the only thing I can give that credit to is that oil that she took.
You survived surgery, which I've never seen an ALS patient survive surgery, and I mean, you gotta beat all the odds, and Dr. Will was just, like I said, he's been 35 minutes just pulling his hair like, oh my God, can I film you? Can I film you? I want to share again to my students. I said, yes. I said, I will even give you permission to say that the patient believes that cannabis is what keeps her alive.
I just wish they would study it and find out what's going on, because she's living proof that there is something. And anybody that knows anything about ALS, it is one of the most horrible things you can watch. We've met doctors, we met politicians, we met other patients. We've tried everything that we know how to try to get these people to open their eyes and study this plant. It's an amazing, amazing plant.
I have proven them all wrong. In fact, I really am outspoken, only because I realize my doctors are dying and retiring. I'm outliving them. I'm telling you, this has stopped my disease.